Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Secret to Success podcast. We strive to bring you the top leaders in their industries so you can learn their secrets to success, so you can grow and build your businesses, be prosperous, and live the dreams that you are so looking to live. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at info at theatsjr.com for more information about the ATSJR companies and to find out more about how to live your dreams and reach that middle class exit and live the life that you were supposed to live. Freedom is abundance, and abundance is freedom. Let's all go live it. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of the Secret to Success podcast.
All right, so Dakota, it's been about, oh man, it feels like 9 weeks, could be more than that since I last sat down with you and walked you through a few things. But I've been watching you, every move you make, from the new clothing articles you got out to the new sandals. If I'm not mistaken, you sent Deanna a pair. I believe she told me that this morning, if I'm not mistaken.
On the way.
Well, okay, cool. So basically, you're doing good. Let me ask you a question first. Before you give me an update, let me just ask you a few questions in a few fuzzy areas I got. How many total products do you have right now?
I have four, but I have a few more on the way, so I have four at the moment.
You said 4 at the moment?
Yes, sir.
All right, and a few more on the way. Give me, how many is a few and how long is on the way?
Dropping the website right now. We're working on it right now. Then drop it Friday. So when the site up, let's say everybody will see all the products on there.
Cool. All right, that sounds good. All right, so once you get them, try not to hold on to them right now. Don't drop too many. See which ones are working. Which ones are working right now? Well, all of them are working, but everything has. Once you get products, you got like different seasons, different. Let's treat all products like streams of income. All streams of income are never working all at the same time. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but that's the whole point of different streams of income. Is sometimes you operating at 2,000% on one, and then one will go down. Yeah, because you can only put so much attention so many times. Nothing wrong with this. That's millionaire business you got going on, right? So if you sound like you got 7, or if you have 7 different products, according to the millionaire next door, the average millionaire has 7 different streams of income. I personally got over 21. So you're doing the right moves in the right area, okay? Right moves, right area. So you're doing good. But what I want you to do is I want you to start getting some metrics. So that's kind of what this call is going to be about today. We need to know what's hot and what's not, so we can account for stuff. Let me explain that too. If actually I posted about this on MeWe. Let me see. MeWe is a new site, and I'm actually verified on that site. Let's see. Posted about this not too long ago. Let me go look for this post real quick because it explains it better than what I'm about to say. All right, it says, whatever you measure grows. If you account for what makes you win, your winning will grow exponentially. Whatever you do not account for will continue to disrupt your progress. We repeat what we do not respect. We multiply what we celebrate. So that's the energy I'm on right now for this section. That's why I don't have you talking right now, because I've been looking at all your moves, and I want to see what we're measuring and what we're not. You feel me?
Yes.
All right. So let's go with that. Basically, anything you measure, it doesn't matter if it's a loss or a win, it still needs to be measured. It still needs to be measured, because if you're measuring it, then you automatically win. Because some places you probably got energy, you don't need to be there. Other places you probably got energy, you ain't got enough there. And if you put enough there, then you'll pop out 6 figures real quick, right? Something like that. So we about to find out. What's the measurements on the shoe cleaning right now? Tell me about shoe repair, shoe cleaning, that whole thing.
So, like I said, the deep cleaners, they've been going crazy lately. So,
Good.
but, so like, okay, what all do I need to tell you? I tell you everything.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will. We'll give you as much value as possible. Let's go with what's bringing in the most money right now consistently.
Like I said, I'm gonna go with the women's sandals. I'm with women's sandals.
Yep, that makes sense. Well, your promotions on the window sandals is actually hot. I mean, you've got the girls with the pretty toes, right? The white paint polish on them and all this stuff like that. Going out there, that doesn't. So pretty much everybody with a foot fetish is looking at your promotions, right? And it ain't too many people that don't want pretty feet going down a timeline. So that actually makes sense. You're tapping into the promotion in itself would tap into. So I would tell you straight up that if you want to, so since you know that's working, you might want to. I would look at I would go to. In fact, we'll write this down. And I know you got a tablet next to you like you normally do. Yeah, but let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, write down. Put hashtag feet in Instagram, and I'm pretty sure Instagram is where you're killing it at. I would be shocked if you wasn't.
Can I answer you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been really working on Facebook. I really haven't been on Instagram lately.
Wow, interesting, very interesting. Okay, good then. Good. No, I mean Facebook is too big to ignore, and Facebook is my number one source of income. So good stuff. So you're gonna put hashtag feet on Instagram, and then it will tell you what's up on Facebook. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to look for the people who are foot fetish. Go look for them. See what hashtags they use. I don't know. I like pretty feet, but I don't have a foot fetish, right? I'm not weird with my liking of pretty feet. You know, there's some weird stuff. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say weird. I'm just not unique. I don't want to call them weird because everybody likes what they like. Okay, I'm not unique, but go find those unique hashtags. I'm sure one of them would be foot fetish and stuff like that. So the next time you post your shoes, the sandals, I mean, you want to post those. You want to post those hashtags along with what you're already doing. Let me tell you why. Because once you sell to someone's primal instincts, that's when you're a millionaire.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, I got you. Once you sell to someone's primal instincts, that's when you're a millionaire. It's the primal instincts that drive us. This is all the way from Sigmund Freud. Human beings do two things. They run towards pleasure or from pain. It's primal instincts. So I find it no coincidence that the defeat stuff is working because it's a primal instinct. There's something primal about looking at feet. I'll tell you, because back in the 1860, if a woman showed her ankles, she was fast. You know what I'm saying? Like your ankles were considered, fast back in the day. There's something primal about that. You're tapping into it. So what I want you to do is, but women don't want pretty toes.
Oh yeah.
So you get the women getting the sandals because they look good, but if you go and tap into that foot fetish, you're gonna have dudes buying your sandals so they can put it on their girl.
Yeah, if I already have it.
That's see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna say, man, oh my girl look good in these, right? Stuff like that. So good stuff. That is good. So now we got so you're gonna look at and be monitoring which hashtags work best for you. That's free advertising, man. Free advertising. Good stuff. All right. What's your second stream of income? Your second source of income? Before you answer, let me tell you my social media. Facebook gives me my number one source of income. LinkedIn will give me actually. Let me change that. Actually, podcast is my number one source of income. Facebook is my number two source of income.
Yes, sir.
It's LinkedIn would be number three. Instagram number four. but they all bring in money every day.
Sure.
Okay, so I know where my measurements are. So what's your second stream of income from your products?
I'm gonna say I'm good on the services right now. So I'm gonna say with the service, I'm gonna say the deep cleans are bringing
Deep cleaning, good. All right. So essentially, the deep cleaning got me here, and what you did was you found out how to expand your services while staying within your brand. Fantastic. Smart move. Smart move. Good stuff. All right. So no corrections there. We just want to make all that better.
for sure.
By now you should be creating some sort of staff, even if it's volunteers. You got people helping you. Your social media game is on point. But let me pause real quick here, and I'm gonna let you ask me any questions you got.
Actually, no questions. Okay.
No questions. Okay, good. So every move I'm seeing you make so far has been fantastic. Now what you want to do, so you got the website coming up. I want you to start collecting data. I think you already are, but you need to start collecting data. This is what's going to make you a millionaire faster. If you're shipping people shoes, that means you have their address, their physical addresses. So you need name, number, email, physical address. I remember I told you this a while back once you track what zip codes people coming from your stuff.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. And I told you once you get a hot zip code, you need to go on tour there, right? You know what I'm saying? I remember telling you that. I remember I was standing outside of a gas station pumping gas or something like that, whatever it was. Now, basically, you're not missing anything. You need to get better at collecting data, which means on your website, you need to get better at making people sign up for your newsletter, sign up for 10% off deals. Fantastic. If you sign up with your name, number, and email, we'll give you 10% off, 15% off. You know, some buy one, get one free, whatever it is, but you need to get better at collecting emails and numbers because that's going to be your business. Because look how you expanded. You're going to expand again in a few years, and you want a database to expand to.
Yes.
All right. Now, I'm going to tell you the one thing you're missing, and it's a gaping hole. You're doing fantastic with your swag, with your pictures. All that's fantastic. The one thing, the two things you're missing, there's two things, but there's one thing you're missing, video and audio. That's what you're missing, video and audio. You're missing a podcast presence, and you're missing a TV show. I need more people trying to be like you.
Here's another secret to success. Rise.com. Rise is an all-in-one system that makes online training easy to create, enjoyable to take, and simple to manage. With Rise, anyone can easily create guides, courses, and other training content. You can start from scratch or customize hundreds of rebuilt lessons, helpful course templates, and gorgeous sample courses to build content even faster. Your learners will love Rise because Rise courses are beautiful, interactive, and engaging. Your managers will love Rise because Rise makes it fast and easy to create, distribute, and analyze online training. And your IT department will love Rise because it has everything your team needs to manage online training in one secure enterprise class system. So why you'll love Rise? By starting a free 30-day trial at rise.com/success. Again, that's rise.com/success to start your 30-day free trial. RISE.com/success.
Like I said, I plan on dropping some today.
Good stuff.
Well,
I need a whole series.
You gonna see it. You gonna see it.
Good. I can't wait. I've been watching. I need a whole TV series from you, man. Whole TV series. I need you to show people they are not like you in any form. They just can't keep up with you. But of course you're approachable though, but they just can't keep up with you.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man. They need to absolutely. I need that presence. It's time. Basically, this is what I'm telling you to do, man. I'm telling you, it's time for you to become a star.
Sure.
And that's not me telling you that. I'm looking at your moves. You're gonna have to do what I had to do, man. What you're gonna have to eventually admit to yourself, you probably already have, is you just got to admit, I always wanted to be rich and famous. When I was a kid, I knew at 5 years old I was gonna be rich and famous. But damn it, today I'm rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in my early 20s, somebody tried to knock that out of me. Stop showing off. Stop now. And I had to pick that back up. I always knew since birth I was going to be rich and famous. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In kindergarten, when they asked, this is honestly not true. In kindergarten, they asked, what you want to be when you grow up? I said, a businessman. Like, I'm literally living my kindergarten dreams. Literally. You feel me? That's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a businessman. I didn't care if it was dope dealer, right? I didn't care what it was. I wanted to be a businessman. It is what it was. That's where I come from. That was me, Nino Brown with it. So basically, I need you to own more of it. That's your moves are telling me you ready to be a star. So, ain't no sense of you passively doing that. Going on and then step out there, man.
So,
ain't that what you do? You not? Let me ask you a question. Do you want to be rich and famous?
most definitely.
Okay, then. So ain't no sense of being humble about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be. Because I'm extremely humble, but I'm also the attractive figure of my company. Is what it's called, right? I am I am the Gary V. I'm just humble, but I still am Gary V. I'm just not Gary V. You get the point. I'm Antonio T. Smith Jr. There you go. That's what you're missing, man. You need to do that on audio and video. There you go. That's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. So that's what you're going to do today. So let me pause real quickly. If you got any more questions, I'm going to give you some homework.
Oh, let's say any questions? You know, some ready to game.
No doubt. All right, here's your homework. What I want you to do is I want you to mentally start your podcast. By the next time we talk, I want a direction for your podcast. I want the title for your podcast. I want the cover art if you can pull it off. It ain't even got to be perfect. I just need it. I want you to give me your podcast, and I want you to identify what you're going to be talking about. Here's the best thing to do, though, is, well, be yourself, okay? Now, if you think you need to interview people, then you're not ready to be a star, okay? If you think you need to interview people, not ready to be a star. That doesn't mean you don't have to interview people. My Secret to Success podcast has interviews on it, and now I got Deanna doing most of my interviews. But if you can't hold it down by yourself, you're not ready to be a star. Okay? All right. No, that doesn't mean, but I need you to be honest with yourself. If you're going to need, if you think about an interview show and you keep saying, man, but I want to do an interview show, we're going to do that interview show. You feel me? And you're going to do a great job, and you're going to be like Oprah, because Oprah's a star from interviews.
Yeah.
And you could do both. And you could put people on, and you can use that as networking. There is all pros, no cons to that. I just also want you to know that I want you to use your self-awareness, because I don't have an interview podcast. I have interviews on my podcast because I typically interview millionaires and billionaires, right? Or at least I have Deanna doing it now. Like think about that. I have Deanna interviewing millionaires and billionaires, and they want to be on my podcast.
Yes, sir.
Because my mindset, I don't even have time for that. Well, she do have time. She's actually just a better interviewer than me, to be honest with you, because she got all that empathy. She's a better interviewer. But I know, like when I do a keynote, I don't even need no PowerPoint. Y'all listen to me. I'm on it. You feel me? Like you see me do a keynote. I don't need no PowerPoint. I don't need nothing. Give me a mic. I got it. Because I know what I am. So whatever you do on your podcast, know what you are is what I'm basically saying.
Okay.
All right, so we're not going to worry about the video right now since you already got an idea. I'm going to let you run that. I'm going to watch what you're doing. But the audio you're going to need because eventually Alexa skill, Google Voice, Google Actions, Alexa skills, eventually voice is going to take over. Actually, it's already taken over now. People just far behind, but I'm not. And you're going to want to be dominating voice. You really are. You really are. You're going to want to be dominating voice.
Sure.
So I want you to start making moves for that right now and have your podcast people jump to your videos and your video people jump to your podcast, right? Have your, just all that stuff, man. And have your sandals been sold everywhere. Just boom. Boom. More of this today's lesson. Time for you to go be a star. That's the energy you should be on.
Yes, sir.
It is, bro. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna have Deanna reach back out to you, and then she'll set us up. We'll wing it like we've been winging it. And I'm proud of you. I love everything you're doing. It's going down.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. See you later. I'll be watching your page.
Okay, take care and I appreciate you.
All right, man. Later.
I'm not sure if you already know this, but you're already absolutely perfect. You're already absolutely great, and you're already living in massive abundance. The most important things that you have is not what you have, it's not what you do, it's what you know. Because the people who do know what you need to know to lead the middle class, they're in the top 1%, and they control 96% of the world's income. 97% of this world is trading time for money, and that is not the way to become rich, it's not the way to become wealthy, and it is absolutely not the way to leave the middle class. There are 7.8 billion people in the world right now, and they all want to learn how to make money and how to leave the middle class. But the way to become a master at anything is to learn all the rules and then bend them to your favor. Right now in this world, there are 2,057 billionaires. Right now. So if you think becoming a billionaire is impossible, that's 2,057 people that have already proved that impossibility incorrect. And if you think that's crazy, there are 46.8 million millionaires in the world, worldwide right now. Now think about that. 46.8 million millionaires, and that number grows 1,730 millionaires every single day. Money is everywhere. You don't need to max out your credit cards. You don't need to borrow from granddad and grandma. Just look behind me. Look at all the wealth sitting behind me in this junkyard. It's insane how much money is everywhere, and you don't need to go out there and beg, borrow, and steal to get it. You just need to know the rules of making money and how to leave the middle class. Essentially, all you need to know is the algorithm of making money, the rules of making money. All you need to know is what to do and how to do it, and you can leave the middle class. Any industry, yoga, golf, underwater basket weaving, clipping fingernails, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is know how to do it, how to get it done, and then find somebody to teach you how to do it, how to get it done, and you will be able to leave the middle class. If you're not getting my point, it's real simple. Whatever you have up here, as long as you understand the rules of leaving the middle class, as long as you understand how to get money, you can take what's up here and get wealthy from what you already have. Right now, the very thing you know up here is already being searched 1,000 times a second on Google. Someone right now, actually 1,730 people right now are going to become a millionaire from the stuff that you have in your head. Why can't this be you? I mean, it's 1,730 people with your ideas that are no better than you, that are going to leave the middle class, become a millionaire. Why are you not next? So how do we do this? How do we take what you know and apply it to objective money-making secrets and then allow you to leave the middle class? How do we take you from where you are and let you escape to where you want to go? So how do we make all this money or take all this knowledge from the Warren Buffetts, from the Elon Musk? How do we take everything that everyone before you has done, and how do we take all of that and then put it in your head so you can leave a legacy for your family? My name is Antonio T. Smith Jr. 32 years ago, I lived in a trash can. That's right, from 6 to 14, I had no running water, no electricity, no anything, and somehow I'm in the top 1% today. Not because I had the right background, not because I had a silver spoon in my mouth, simply because being homeless made me learn how to make money. I retired when I was 29 years old. I'm more than likely younger than you. I'm one of the top 1% income earners in one of the richest countries in the world. What I learned how to do when I was 6 years old was learn how to generate enough money to eat some cookies so I wouldn't die to death from starvation. From there, I learned how to go from cookies to a meal. From a meal to clothes, to shelter, to everything else that supplied my necessary needs. When I was 6, I was forced to learn how to make money, and now that's what I'm going to do and help you do. I've seen amazing results. I have my own economy. I've homeschooled my own children, and I wrote a book that teaches you every single thing that I know about making money, every single thing that other people know about making money, and most importantly, all the stuff that we don't tell you. Because the truth is, and you know it like I know it, the most honest, the most hardworking, unselfish people on planet Earth live in the middle class. Yet, your honesty, your unselfishness, your devout religion-going self is not enough to get to the top 1%, and that's not fair. The second half of my life has been not about how much money I make, but how I will be remembered from all the money that I have made. And I've been trying to teach everybody how to get out the middle class. I'm the crazy guy famous on the internet for trying to create 100,000 millionaires. I've created 8 so far. I got a 9th one on the way, all the way from India. That's pretty cool. And what I want to tell you is something very simple. It's been hard. It's been absolutely hard to help people leave the middle class, not because of the people, because the system would rather keep you being someone else's money instead of you having your own economy and having the money come find and flow to you. It was frustrating because I knew that anybody can make money. And if you knew what I knew, you would change your life. Over the last few years, I've built a large following of over 500,000 people every month that pay me for me to give them advice. Well, that's been exciting for me. And the cool thing is I've created thousands of six-figure earners. I've created millionaires. I've created people who can live their dreams and hold on to their legacies. And now my eyes are on you to create you to what you need to be great. I have been teaching my principles and these principles to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, every country, all continents, and anyone who has taken them seriously, written them down, and applied them have a 100% success rate of leaving the middle class. I've taught these secrets to my following, my inner network, and I've watched them go from 4 figures to 5 figures, 5 figures to 6 figures, 7 figures, all the way to 8. Everything that I've ever learned from millionaire mentors, billionaire mentors, and everything I learned from being homeless, and everything that got me into the top 1%, I have placed inside of a book. To date, it is the longest book that I've ever written, the most best book that I've ever written, and that book is called The Richest Man in the Trash Can, and I'm offering it to you today for free. This book is going to show you how to become wealthy into the top 1% and leave the middle class. This book is going to give you a step-by-step plan if you're 30 years old, all the way to 70 years old, how to get into the top 1%. If you're a teenager, how to get to the top 1%. If you're a millennial, how to get to the top 1%. It's going to teach you how to make 6 figures immediately, teach you how to get to $1 million immediately, and all that good stuff. Plus, I'm going to give you the 36 objective laws of leaving the middle class. Plus, I'm going to give you every last one of my secrets that have made me rich. You have to understand that leaving the middle class is the most important fight that you're going to have in your life. And to be honest with you, and you can kind of relate to this, it almost takes $450,000 a year just to be broke in America. And that's just in America. If you don't leave the middle class, which is actually an illusion, then you are going to have a really hard time. think about it for a second. Most of you going to be watching this are going to be baby boomers, and you've been sold a bad check. They lied to you. Your retirement was not enough for you to live comfortable, and I'm going to give you this book for free so you can figure out how to triple your retirement and then quadruple your retirement, and then, as Grant Cardone would say, 10x your retirement so you can live the life that's worthy of you. I want you to remember that leaving the middle class is the most important battle that you could ever face in your entire life, especially for your family. So consider this video, this book, your friendly tap on the shoulder. I want to send you a free copy of this book because I believe that abundance is your birthright. I believe that abundance is freedom, and I believe that this book is right for you. In fact, I believe in that so much that I will send you the book for free. All you have to do is cover the cost of shipping. I'll eat the cost. I'll take the loss. And all you have to do is get the book and dominate your reality right now and apply the principles so you can be the best person for your life that is yours. Fill out the form sitting right there to the right. Go ahead, dominate your reality. I can't wait to send you my book. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to have you as someone that's been on the journey with me. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate.